Hello and welcome back. I didn't even pause the game. What do you know?
You call that
See
a
if
plan?
this is. Let's see if 23 archers.
Is this a new episode?
Yes. Let's see if 23 archers is enough to bring down a building. I don't think it is,
Gotcha.
but I really need the food. Like, desperately. And if it's not, I think they're gonna all commit suicide in order for me to get soldiers.
No, you will never receive an explanation for why I just chuckled.
Arrived at the station.
Man, I'm maxed out on everything. What am I supposed to do with all this? I guess I'll... more of that. More of this, which I can't actually do. More wood, I guess. I honestly don't really know. Be very careful with this, because as soon as we piss off these buildings, I need to be close enough so that when I piss off those buildings, one more. Okay, we're going straight in for the building
You
now.
again. Let me put an arrow in his head.
Hopefully it doesn't. You'll see what this does. Look how many zombies it spews out.
Right.
So think about now taking this down, where if you hit this one, these 5 are aggroed. View range of 6.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
It is the new episode, which means I need to think of another question.
My
Okay, go for it.
bow is ready.
Take it out, gals. Supplies. What do they drop? Stone, wood, stone, and wood. Otherwise known as actually useless. As I look at my stone and wood, if I had a market, it would be really nice because I would just get an influx of like 800 gold, which I'm full on gold. What is going on? This is so strange. Like, the challenge isn't surviving; it's spending all the resources while trying to find food.
The new Discord mobile update for iOS is complete dog
What's up?
garbage.
Any
Why, what's it
infected
do?
around?
They promised like faster loading times, less buffering, etc., but all it did was enhance the issues that already existed. I would take that complaint further, but you know, I don't want to ramble or get off topic or offend anyone, so... Well, I don't want to offend anyone right now. God knows what'll happen later on in the night.
Alright, I remember what I'm spending my wood on. Though this might be unnecessary because there's no actual hordes. Oh, it's better safe than sorry. I guess. And so what's basically happening now is I'm going to try walling off to here, and then increasing power in this area. Or getting the power into this area, that way I can come up here to this lush grassland and get some food from it. Farms is definitely necessary. I'm like having serious issues.
Where am I right now?
What?
Jesus Christ. I enter the general chat after not checking it all day on this one server with like 600 people. And there's a dude saying pedophilia is normal in some countries, so it should be fine everywhere else. Where am I? I hate Discord weeaboos. I hate them so much. Which is like 75% of Discord users, to be fair. I kind of misquoted him. What he's actually saying is that people shouldn't act like surprised or like they shouldn't be.
Gotcha.
What's the word?
Our defenses are being attacked.
He's basically saying people shouldn't be against it like existing in other countries, which is retarded.
A new task.
What?
Yes.
They are
Wait, hold on,
attacking
what?
colony
His argument
defenses.
basically, I assume it's a guy. He basically ended it with, what is it? You shouldn't criticize other cultures because they exist.
They are trying to break
Yeah.
through.
Good night. I'm gonna be rewatching this video and I'm gonna hear myself say that. I'm just gonna fall
Yes, tell
asleep.
me. But be quick. Are
Have
you
you guys
sure?
ever seen that picture of George Bush holding up the blue eyes white dragon and there's like a zebra riding a giraffe in the
Yeah.
background?
Station.
What?
I just found it again. Here it is. George Bush holding the blue eyes white dragon.
Interesting.
I hope it's Photoshop, but if it's not, that's really funny.
That's where all of our hard-earned tax dollars go.
Bush's Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Our buildings are being attacked.
Man, I just placed that. Man, like, can we not?
You again.
Those are brand new.
Roger that.
Stop. Halt. No, you bastard.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Oh, there's an info panel.
Attention. Building completed.
Are you sure?
The walls are under attack.
A new task. Okay.
This is another just very slow map without having to hire researchers or like the worry of a final boss. It's pretty.
Attention. Building completed.
Zombies are like more of a nuisance,
Train
which is
has
kind of
arrived at
weird.
the station. Attention. Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Roger that.
Building completed.
See, farms provide a lot of food. They have a lot of people working in them, but basically every tile provides like 4 food, which is like 8 times more food than a freaking hunter's hut provides for grass tiles.
Attention. Building completed.
What can I do in terms of walls now? Think. Well, that's not what we wanted. Not what we wanted one bit. Anyway, what we did want... We didn't want a zombie there. Okay, that's not
What?
good.
Yeah. Okay. Are you sure? Takes my arrows.
Come on, make it. Yeah. Honestly, good enough.
The train has arrived at the station.
What do you want now? You ordered?
I am being incredibly quiet, and I think
Better
I'm
be
finally
good.
done catching up on my
Yeah.
various messages.
Well, there's really not much going on in this game like the first one. It's very
It's even more boring.
slow. No. Well, no.
I got a fart. Ooh, that's good.
I don't think anything could have been as boring as that first level for an experienced player, but it is still really, really slow.
Aren't there other units to bother?
I am really bad with spacing, as well as expanding empires. Or I know this is a colony, but I'm just gonna call it an empire for
Yeah, whatever.
healthcare's sake. Like, if I get to a point where I need more people and all that space is already filled out with cottages, basically, or whatever they were houses, I'm not gonna know where to put them, and it's gonna look really ugly.
You see what I'm doing right now? I'm essentially trying to eat the entire forest.
With what?
Hunter's huts. Like I'm literally assassinating every animal that there is or ever will be in this area.
Extermination.
Pretty much.
This shirt doesn't feel like it's sitting on me like a shirt. It feels like it's sitting on me like a piece of armor. It just kind of rests on my shoulders. And like upper back.
Anyway, now I'm gonna place some walls. Why can't I build those? What's going on here? Is there a zombie? No.
I really hate it when I use my phone to lower the friggin' volume and then I have to go and like watch a video or something to actually lower the volume because it doesn't.
Attention. Building completed.
As it says, my YouTube subscriptions have a new upload, but I don't.
Just waiting for all this juicy food to come in.
Is that what you have negative of?
Yeah. How did I get to negative? I think that I place soldiers before I place buildings, and it doesn't actually require food until they're built, and you just can't build them if there's not enough food
Building
yet.
completed.
So I think I did something weird. I don't know. Well, 152 food. That might be enough to cover the final housing costs. The question is where to place them. Like what Will was saying earlier. No idea where to place them. Alright, let's see where that gets me.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, I really should stop spamming buildings if I have extra. That's gonna be a waste of food, which I can use with soldiers. Just for, that's it. That's it. It's last. I'll cancel their building if I get the 400 with this. Let's just watch all the people come off.
I have thought of a new question. And that is,
The train has
what is
arrived
your
at the
favorite
station.
beverage? And the beverage specifically is a drink that is not water.
Water.
I cannot be your friend anymore.
I don't know. Hot chocolate, chocolate milk, not soda, a milkshake.
Yeah, I'm not a huge soda guy. I know we're drinking a soda in the earlier thing, but that's because in one of our last recordings, what was it?
I like the part that they made here from the train coming through.
What the heck were we recording last time when I had some soda?
I have no idea. I think it was more of this. Might have been
No,
FTL.
It was either FTL or some Left 4 Dead stuff. Regardless, last week I was here and I had some of that new Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel stuff because I fall for marketing. It's just Mountain Dew, but it's slightly less tang and a bit more sweet, as if Mountain Dew could get any more sweet. And that was okay. I'm not gonna buy it again. But if you like Mountain Dew, you're gonna like that. Basically, that's my advice. And then... there's a Japanese soda that I didn't know our local grocery store had, and it's called Ramune. I didn't know how to pronounce it last time, but I still don't know how to pronounce it. And I made a connection to something else, but I'm not going to go into that again. Basically, I had the soda in 8th grade. We went to Washington, D.C., and it was good. So then I went to the store, and I saw it there, and they had two flavors. There was strawberry and original. And I've already talked about this before, but to basically cut to the point, original was lemon lime, and then so I bought 2 bottles of that. I had 1 bottle last time I was here, along with the Mountain Dew. And then when I was leaving your house,
Reporting for duty.
to the audience, I was leaving the
They
audience.
are trying to break into the building.
Mini Hort.
I left 3 things here. I left soda.
You again.
I left my crab cake. A very interesting combination. And I left my hat.
Are you sure?
So all of those
The
are left
colony
behind.
is under attack.
And yeah. So I still had the soda in the fridge earlier. And I'm really not a huge soda person. The melon one I had in Washington, that was really good. I really liked that.
Attention.
But I didn't get the strawberry one. That'd probably be pretty good though.
Attention.
I had 2 of the bottles of the original because I didn't know what flavor it was. It was clear, and I liked the prettiness of it. I'm probably not gonna get original again. But I digress. Wasn't recording that.
Oh, press the Windows key. 20 minutes.
Okay.
So the next episode of this is definitely, this map's gonna definitely be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, cook's took up time.
But for now, basically what's going on is I'm building soldiers, which we've only seen so far in the special map, to go remove this rubbish. Also, another thing is a lot of viewers, if you're new to the Air Brilliant, these tents you might think, wow, that's just a shitty way to live in a colony. Well, in higher tech levels, you'll get cottages, stone houses, or houses and then stone houses. And those all house more people, but they also are, I'd assume, is a better way to live.
Yeah. Do they take up the same amount of space?
Yes,
That's pretty good.
it's just upgrading them. And then also, these wooden walls can
Oh,
become
wait.
stone walls.
Like you physically upgrade the building? Or
Yes.
You, okay.
You click on it and you literally click upgrade.
That's amazing. Okay, that
Or
would,
you could place them straight from the
Reporting for
stone.
duty.
yeah, that
You
would,
could choose to place tents still, but right here is going to be house.
if I don't have to build separate buildings, if I can just upgrade things, that's
Yes.
a huge advantage, or just a huge relief, I should say.
Yes.
Back to the beverage question, because I wasted enough time on that, talking about soda. Point being, I'm not a huge soda person. I like water, but water's not a beverage. So, I am the milkman. That's just my thing. I drink milk by the gallon every couple days. Didn't we get a gallon of milk last time I was here, specifically so we wouldn't run out while I was
Yeah.
here? Because,
And then we ran out the next morning instead.
Yep.
Just waiting for more gold, that way I can start training more
Reporting
soldiers.
for duty.
I don't know how most people buy their groceries, but as far as I know, you guys usually buy a half gallon, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've always bought a full gallon, and then what is it? As I've gotten older, I basically just never stopped drinking milk, so I have it with most meals.
I should probably invest in building a secondary defense here in case I have to fall back away from this city after I assault it.
What if right by that
Arrived
gate
at
you could
the
construct a
station.
lever, and every now and
Reporting
then
for
you
duty.
can chunk and the train comes by. Takes out everything.
We're gonna have a nice stockpile. I'm just gonna max it out. Hopefully I can do that in the next 10 minutes because I got 53 food, 21 more workers. So, let's see what's gonna run out first. I don't know what's gonna run out first actually. The workers for once, which is nice. So I can have 21 more soldiers,
Reporting for duty.
which is pretty substantial. I might not even need that many. We might actually be able to do this episode. We might be able to do it now.
I don't know how many soldiers you have, but you could probably try it.
Any orders?
11. 11 soldiers and 23 archers.
Man, did we have 5 episodes on the
Reporting for duty.
first level?
Yeah. 6? No,
To be fair,
5.
To be fair, the first episode wasn't really like
Swear.
just the game itself. It was like the intro thing and our own personal intro, and a lot of reading and like deciding on which hero we should go with.
Mm-hmm. I think we could do it. We're gonna find out. I mean, that is a substantial number of soldiers.
Arrived at the station.
I think if I attack move the soldiers up and then use the archers to take out the individual buildings, it might work out.
I kind of want to watch this.
Okay, here we go.
I'd like to give some commentary, but at the same time, there's going to be a pretty big battle here, so...
What's up? Any infected around? Faster than my bow.
What has a higher range? It's a really fast rate of spawn.
See the issue now?
Yeah.
And I think they will heal. Oh, we're gonna need to fall back. I'm gonna take out this one building and then we're falling back.
Reporting for duty.
They got me.
Okay, that's one down. Everyone fall back.
Understood.
And the soldiers can't fire over the walls.
No,
can they?
Marceline Jr. They can.
Oh, okay. I don't know how, but they can.
If you look at like the...
The gate's not closed.
Okay, good. If you look at the art for it, it kind of looks like these are actual like parapets you could stand on. Might be an issue.
Can you click repair on the gate once that falls? They gotta build another one.
Fudge, that's not what was intended to happen. You know, not what I was trying to do. Alright, let's keep them contained.
You're a quick thinker. I would just think to, like, you know, fall back immediately. I wouldn't just sit there and build another gate. Although I guess it does help with the pause function.
It does. Okay, anyway, so we have more soldiers which we can bring in too. So
Commander?
we're gonna...
All the way.
So 2 is the archers. Archers are gonna fall back here. 1 is the soldiers. Soldiers are gonna fall back here. Oh, sorry,
At your
3 is the
service.
soldiers.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. While this fallback operation is happening, also rest in peace that entire wall. Train. Can the zombies get killed by the train?
I don't think so. I think they just get pushed out of the way.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know. At the same time, there was no zombies left after that train passed.
I'm sure all this information will be out on the wiki in a couple days. If there is a wiki, I'm not sure how popular this game is.
It's pretty popular.
Reporting for duty.
So that's another 2. We'll attack move them
I was
here.
cleaning my weapon.
Personally,
So tired.
I'm really enjoying the addition. That's a pretty big horde. Personally, I'm really enjoying the addition of the hero missions with the exploration and stuff. I think it's really cool. However, I find it kind of disappointing. There's only 2 different like heroes to pick from. I'm not saying they did a bad job, but
There might be more heroes later in the campaign.
But isn't like this the hero that like?
We are stuck with... Well, the way mayors worked in the survival is you would get one every like 400 people. So maybe every 25% of the campaign you can unlock another hero to take along with you. So you'll have multiple heroes at the same time.
I doubt it.
Well, we'll find out.
Like
Commander? Do you need me?
just like based on like the
Alright.
initial intro cutscene and the story and all that.
Okay, but
but-
it's gonna cost you double.
I don't know. It's a possibility, I guess. However, I will say if the devs add a 3rd hero, because you have a lot more flavor.
They definitely will, probably too. Remember, this just came out of
Early access.
early access, so this is version 1.0 we're playing right now. Like, think about what version of Minecraft is.
Being attacked.
Minecraft got a bunch of really crappy updates.
That's
Our
true.
defenses are being attacked.
Wait, the colony's being attacked? Oh, mini horde. Can you handle it, one archer? I think so.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Keep an eye on
Reporting
it.
for duty.
Believe in you. Bring him down.
Is it him? Or her, I should say.
I don't know if they'll be able to do it. There's 1, there's 2. Oh, yeah, they'll be fine.
Attention. Building completed.
Good wall. Reinforce. So, if the wall and stuff takes damage, it'll repair itself over time if it hasn't taken damage in a while? Or do you have to manually do it?
You have to manually repair the walls, but there's a repair all function right here. So you never have to go and check.
Which is really nice.
It is. The only times I ever check is if something's damaged and I can't repair it because there's a zombie nearby, and I don't know where there's a zombie nearby. Alright, I'm out of workers for once, so it's time to go colonists, and each building will provide me with 2 more soldiers from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 8 more, 9, 10. That's 20 more in total, so that's plenty. And now we're just gonna need a little more food to feed all that. So 8, 9, close enough.
The train has arrived at the station.
Reporting for duty. At your service. Let's go.
They don't want to get too close and start to spawn up again. You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
Come on.
Not without reinforcements.
Is everything okay?
Attention.
Let's
Building
go.
completed.
Okay, don't get too close.
Commander?
Pull back a little bit. Alright, so we might have to finish this up in the next episode, actually. But it might be a short episode, and we can go straight into the
Reporting
next
for
one.
duty.
That'll be neat.
Alright, cool.
Almost